Alright, people, what's going on? We're back. I'm almost, what you call it, a 93, so I got a few more games. Cools off and go outside and exercise. Gotta get that in. Ooh. That would have been a turnover on me.
Takes a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Do I think shooting is bad on 21? I don't think so. If you don't have your badges, then obviously. But if you don't got like a good badge set up, so let me show y'all mines real quick. Yeah, this is how we doing it. Green machine, volume shooter, catch and shoot, dead eye, hot zone hunter, range extender, clutch shooter, and corner specialist. To go out there. To me, I won't be out there on the park for a minute, just because I will be on it soon. I'll put it there, but I want to get the quirks and stuff out the game, like the feeds. I've been seeing people do that. I'm not really worried about that per se, but stuff like that's always been an issue. The people are too fast and they just go and do some crap. That's not balanced. But like, yeah, that type of stuff's not balanced, or just overall. I think the builds and stuff are meta. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, stuff could be good or bad. I'm not sure, bro. But
just over 2.5 minutes played here so far.
Capella, Clint, let's go. Where to? I got all my shooting badges, people. So, let me just show that again. This is what I'm rocking: green machine, volume shooter, catch and shoot, dead eye, hot zone hunter, range extender. And then people talking about the meter. The meter is like, it mess you up, but you ain't got the badges. Then I took my meter off. I'm a good shooter anyway, so before I wasn't shooting that good. I got almost all my, well, yeah, too. Let me get that real quick. I'm gonna go with my playmaking. I got dimer, quick first step, unpluckable, and bailout. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
Shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Young's got 5 points so far. In the face of good defense, Young.
Right now, I'm just kind of like bored, bro. I don't even, like, to be honest, I don't even really want to even be on the game. Or stuff like that. But, I mean, I'll play the game. I'm kind of having fun for what it's worth. But, like, I don't know, bro. This year has been so bad. So bad.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense another thing to account for.
Now, I know I wasn't about to make that, but I just took it anyway. Give me that. I meant to throw him a lob, but oh well.
In the past, a few guys have done what he's planning on doing, but it's nevertheless amazing. Should be a fan.
I gotta get Space Creator. I think I might get handles for days. And tight handles, I'm not sure.
With that tight handle, Trey Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Outside, White. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside, White. And that one clearly.
That's a flagrant, honestly.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this one. When you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Ross in for Evan Ford.
I do not know how I don't have a star by my name or the 3-point logo. I do not know.
And it's Reddish in for Kevin Hurd.
Yo, she running still.
Pass to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. Another three for Atlanta.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Junior way outside. The long distance three is there. White's got 14 points for the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in.
Normally I would just play music and just have a playlist, but you know, I know people asking like what's my strategy for just going out here and then get my badges. I'm showing you like you can shoot as long as you got your badges, but I was just gunning. After a certain point I was just gunning. Like the other day, this game's only been out at this point for like 5 days, and I'm almost done with my badges completely. I ain't had nobody on my account or nothing like that. I just been bored. Now I'm in college too, so I mean I kind of have a intense schedule. I'm taking some difficult classes right now, but school and stuff is just boring to me, man. Honestly speaking. And I hate to put it that way, but yeah. Someone said my grades and stuff is pretty good. I would say they're pretty good. I got over a 3, so. And then college and stuff, you got to take difficult classes and stuff like that. Like, I had to take principles of finance. Accounting, I got like, the crazy thing is with accounting, I had an 84, and by the time after this final, I got like a 72. That junk had me heated, but at the same time, I mean, for what it's worth. The thing was, like, I would do the homework. The homework and assignments and certain stuff was like 50% of your grade, but you need to have a cushion room. You really need to have a cushion room, like wiggle around like a little bit for to be able to do. To keep your grade, because my professor was serious about, and someone else said that too, that my professor was like, what you call it, she's very serious about the accounting stuff. But all our homework and stuff was online, stuff like that. But you know, she used to give us like extra credit stuff. That came in handy. Yeah. But I do not miss. I'm done with my accounting courses. Yeah, I'm not being an accountant. I'm just not. But going to class and stuff like that, I don't know, bro. I do go to class and stuff like that and all this other stuff, all that jazz. But what it's worth, I think, in a sense, the classroom, I feel like space too. Professors got to do a little bit better. Like some of the stuff, the classes and stuff that I got just not engaging. And you know, participation, you got to participate in class and stuff and ask questions. But a lot of stuff, like for me, especially in class, it's not engaging at all. It's just not.
But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it is you fit. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is. Like,
come on, Mo Bama. He just lost the ball. SMH. Jeff Teague should be like a 78. They didn't even give anybody's rating this year, so I'm just going off of how I think. I was correct. He was a 78. I didn't even check it. He's not a bad player. It's just what you call it. He's like his best years are behind him.
As much as anybody who's ever played the game. Here's White after the made shot from Jeff Teague from the arc, and he knocks it down.
If someone asks me what I think about the Brooklyn Nets, like for 7 years, they got mediocre talent. They got mediocre talent and give up the draft picks. But I mean, it did kind of work out in the end when they got Kyrie and them. But they're not. They're out. They're out. They had a horrible. That's a flagrant, man.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one's pretty clear.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempt.
My face scan came out good.
James Ennis comes in for Ross, and it's Connor Williams in for Augustine.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Orlando leading by 9. Here's White. Alba trying to break free.
I tried to get a dunk. I just tried to get a dunk.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Teague, the pass to Fernando. Down low.
2020 is not making sense to me, man.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish. Capable of throwing it down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Bro.
So he'll shoot 2 here.
This man doing the Shaq on AI to me, man. Just straight up. Anytime I go up in the what you call it in the paint, niggas just what you call it, just tossing me, man.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Carter Williams against T.
I'm realizing a lot of stuff they just need to take out the game. 2K, in all honesty, they need to take out the game. Like, one thing I can probably say that they need to take out the game is, I would say all these different rework badges that nobody uses. But, you know, some people use it. Like, Ice and Veins. Like, people say they use that on their big man and stuff like that because the rating is low and it works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but that's kind of a waste of a badge. I don't want to say that 100%, but a lot of these badges and stuff like that really serve no purpose.
He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. White comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross is checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams.
I shouldn't take that, but
A 3-ball.
pass out. Look.
From deep 3-point range.
That hit the rim though. Get
Quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And Smitty, if
get that out of here.
he has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Trae Young. And it's Jones in at the 5.
I don't know what the next badge I want to get for playmaking.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He put up great numbers in the
To me, after a certain point, I just stopped playing, doing the team practices. Because I feel like I'm wasting time, legitimately. I don't know if they have that, like, set up to where, like, it affects your teammate chemistry. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I'll be straight Kobe. I don't go to practice. Practice? We're talking about practice. But I don't know, man.
After the Magic pick up 2. And stolen by White.
Yes, sir.
Keeping the fast break. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about the ground?
My strategy for like playing this and get my badges, I specifically focus on one thing at a time. And I know that's kind of bad, but I was getting assists and stuff like that. You see that like my highest game, I might go for points, I might go for assists. But one of these games I had like 140 points and then like 20 assists. But that's because I got all my shooting badges. Dang.
This quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hunter, the pass to Young.
Okay. Y'all see, I'm messing up a little bit, but.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
I don't like they got this oversized, what you call it?
Sinks the 3-pointer. And
It's oversized, whatever, power forward or whatever. I mean, John Collins is really, what you call it, power forward. What? Yo.
Now, here's Reddish. Light covering. Here's Young from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds. Another bucket. Wow.
You just got a gun. You just got a gun.
Continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
You just got a gun.
In a row.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
I think I'll be a problem on park and stuff like that, but yeah. Another thing I'm really realizing about school and stuff like that, especially going to it like during this pandemic junk, bro. Like most of anything on my day-to-day like basis, I feel like even the pandemic, I can't process like how can like people put faith and trust in politicians and stuff like that. And to me, I really don't care about, in a sense, because I feel like I don't know how to explain it. But people look up to these people to make best decisions, looking for jobs, looking for all these different people. All these jobs and stuff is never coming back, regardless of political party or whatever. No, they're not gonna give people money. They're just not gonna print money to people. They're just not gonna do that. Like the pandemic unemployment assistance stuff. It was like what was it? It's like $600 a month. And then after a while, it just went down like $200 a month. Not $200 a month. What am I talking about? $200 a week.
Turnovers is a great way to do it.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Colts is out there with Evan Fournier.
$600 a month. I mean, you live in poverty. That's trash. But that's $600 a week. That's more money than some people make in a year. Well, with that, I think it's like, if you got $600 a week, that's like $28,000 a year. And that's good if you're single. That's good if you're single. Then again, you gotta have some wiggle around room because rent.
The second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had 30 games in the 60-point campaign, but it's a long way to go to the
Come
top
on,
spot
coach.
of 45.
Bob pass to Gordon.
Let's go.
Straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Herter passes to
Herter.
Young outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's
Ice tree.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
White.
Man, that's a flagrant, man.
Shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. And both free throws good for White. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's
That was a steal.
You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis.
Doing the ball. Thank you.
Just doing things that don't seem
I ain't got no teammate. Cut.
Others who remind you of past.
All right. There we go.
Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day.
But yeah, like I played video games. Like I wasn't even really interested in getting this game, but I guess since I've been kind of having like a difficult month or whatnot, but I just want to get in the game.
Started by Fournier, just 5 on the clock.
Cause it's something to do.
On deep, but they recover it. And here is Hunter.
I still be working out like
Capella kicks to Hunter.
I still working out.
From deep. Atlanta gets it back. And it's Herter, top of the key. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Bro, that's how you get a steal.
Pass to Hunter to end the run.
Hang on.
Nailed from
Bro, his
the
jump shot
point
form
range.
is so bad.
Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Bail out.
Fournier for three. The basket
I would have got a
goes
putback
for
dunk
Bolts. And
if he
11
missed that
points,
one,
11
but
Fournier.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this?
Right now I got like 50,000 VC.
From range.
I kid you not. I'm probably about to be more because I just played the game.
Orlando. And at home,
I haven't really spent any money on the game. Like
and that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for White. And Orlando making a change here. Bombas checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside T. High arcing shot.
2K like 21, it should have been a whole lot.
He's got his third basket of the
It should have
night.
been what 2K20 was, but
When to release that floater where nobody
that wasn't the
on floor
case.
Can get to it. Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup
Bro,
face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given.
like you see, I'm trying to focus on like lobs, whatever it is.
But what I
Yeah,
like, you can play the two together. Him and Trae Young.
you gotta. I guess you gotta play a whole lot.
Let him spot.
I would say not even smart in a sense, but you can like.
With our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Hoop Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes.
And see now they're catching on to
I
that.
always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy.
There we go.
Guys, stars love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very
Bro, that was a steal. That was a steal.
T feeling it out a bit.
Oh my God! Then they pushed me out the way. Okay.
Teague's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Here's White. And
Like I can dribble a little bit. Let me tell y'all that. I can dribble a little bit.
is going his way.
It don't take me that much. Someone to know my build or whatever. Here it is, 6'7", 180. My badges right now. So yeah, I got. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 7. I get 10 defensive badges. I got 7.
Fournier
So
against T. And the foul call.
dang,
That's his first foul.
trying to get a
Talking
steal.
about receding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be working. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the
I think he got that.
on
Oh, he smoked that one.
round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other.
You shouldn't know what you call it.
Nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for that.
The kick out to T. Six to shoot.
Shoot the ball, Nick.
Try, and
Come on.
pulls it down.
Yeah, come on.
Bomber's got 6 rebounds here tonight. White.
And 1.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Carter Williams.
But
They've gotten half their shots.
I know I've been streaming a little bit. I haven't even streamed like when I was just listening to my music and me get my badges and stuff like that. Yeah, badges and stuff really make a difference.
Teague, the best.
I know people talking about the meter and stuff is trash or shooting. The shooting to me,
Back iron, and
it was bad. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was bad. You know, I don't shoot with the right stick, I just shoot with square. I feel like my biggest issue is when they introduced that junk in 2K17. They're always doing something with the pro stick. Since the introduction of it in 2K13, they've always had stuff that's been in the game and it doesn't work. Or, you know, it's better said than like done. I would feel like the 2K13 crunchback jumper, and then when they had the Euro step jumper, where it's like you didn't miss. It doesn't matter what type of shot quality it was. You were making it with that Euro step 3. 2K's always had some type of broken mechanic in the game. And for whatever reason, you know, they keep on reintroducing stuff or bringing it back or taking it away and bringing it back, like the hop step dunks. And I remember when they had the spin dunk on 2K13. That was my favorite move. That spin dunk, bro, wasn't nothing like that.
Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
My favorite thing, like, and especially in 2K13 days, was that all around. I had an all around 6'7" guard. But I feel like 2K's also gotten worse over like the years, in a sense. With the shooting, in regards to the shooting and stuff like that, and all this right stick stuff, I feel like they're doing that for 2K League. They want more skill or skill gap. To me, I don't really see it. I don't believe it, in a sense. For whatever reason, in my honest opinion, I think that 2K is just implementing a lot of stuff, and it's not best implemented, in a sense. Their system, whatever it is, the quirks of the game. That's why you see I'm not playing Park. And it has nothing with like me being trash. I'm not trash at Park. Or just trash in 2K in general. But I don't feel like, in a sense, you can... I'm not saying you give 2K a pass. 2K does not deserve a pass. But this is a whole lot better than 2K20. That's for sure. This at the last minute, like what you call? I pre-ordered this September 1st, like at 11 o'clock at night. I just pre-ordered it. I got myself some clothes and stuff like that. Now I spent $107 on the game. Cause I'm planning on getting the PS5. When the pre-order stuff is live, I'm just gonna get the digital.
First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's White, and again it's the Magic from deep.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5.
Shooting is not difficult for me. I'm a shooter.
Teague against Ross. To the paint.
So I want to know what my pie chart. I have to check something real quick too. I had to check something. Because I know they added a new pie chart or something. Well, not added a new pie chart, but from 20, you know, it's considered. Because I have the green and yellow pie chart, but there's another one. I feel like it's better for guards. You kind of get like 85 ball control or something like that. You kind of have a speckle or something else. I'm not sure, but I had to check that out real quick.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Magic. And from a recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Steve Clifford.
What we're doing well, great job. Show your hands.
Making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in from a
99 to 135. Ooh.
And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella.
Bro, this man is 8 seconds, bro. You cannot tell me that's not 8 seconds across the court, bro.
And the dunk by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey.
I remember on like 2K13 and then like all these other games, like 2K11, where people used to just wait for you at half court and used to just hold the charge button to get a charge. And now the way that mechanics is, I forgot which one it was, but I think it was like 2K16 or 2K17, where like if you held charge and stuff like that, someone had to seriously like ran into you.
And it's White missing.
Because they would just kind of roll off you a little bit. They would be stopped. You stop them in their track, but you would kind of take the brunt of it, and the other person would kind of slow down a little bit or lose the ball.
Trying to keep the defense
So that kind of counteracted that. But
Here's White. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to
I'm a good shooter, man. A good shooter. So want to know what this jump shot is? I ain't gonna say it. It's my 2K14 jumper. It's my 2K14.
No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes it to Hunter.
Cause 2K, they seriously be watching people's jump shot videos or whatever, but I feel like jump shot videos are all relative because, especially when they go and patch it or hot fix the timing and stuff for your jumper, or they have a patch out and the shooting or the sliders or something has been adjusted. Like, I know for me, in a sense, I can shoot lights out sometimes. Like, it just depends. But like, you know, I might have to change my jump shot, you know, there's not been one jump shot that I can honestly say has been good, like universally good, like for like a year. I feel like I haven't had to change it. I know people, for instance, when they get out there on the park, you know, they use this jumper. You know, they find out one of them people like on YouTube got all the subscribers and stuff like that about the best jump shot. They're using that like 98 and 38. They got patched so bad that literally nobody even wanted to use it anymore. And then they changed the way 38 looked. So, I mean, give or take, I really don't know what to say about that, how I feel about that, honestly. But yeah, 38 was okay. I used that for my stretch.
In search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
But yeah.
I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the only
They're not really like guarding me, so my shot is pretty good. It's pretty good, and I know it. And I'm not shooting with the right stick. I hope y'all realize that. The meter, I feel like I do shoot with the meter. I did, and then I just turned it off.
Young is double. Here's Hunter.
I said, oh my God.
Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's White. Yet another bucket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out.
I know why that was a goaltend. Someone probably asked what is considered a goaltend. The ball got to be already over the cylinder for it to be a goaltend. You didn't allow it to go in. I had to learn that. I had to take an actual basketball class at school. And a person like my coach for my basketball class, he works with like the G League. He works with the G League. He had been at other places. Yeah, he had definitely been at other places. Like he coached some NBA players. Like he was at Florida, FIU. Florida, I think it's, I don't know it's the exact thing, but I know it's FIU. He coached Carlos Arroyo.
Attacking the defense with the pass. You don't need to be a hero.
Well, Orlando shooting.
There's a number of, I guess, good basketball players. I'm not really that old. I'm like only like 21, but I know like certain players that were good in a sense. Like I could name a couple players that were good, solid role players or whatever. They got the job done. They provided energy, like not off the bench, but they accepted the role that they were, that they had. You know, Josh Howard, Nahara, for the Nuggets. I think his name is Eduardo Nahara. He was a pretty good shooter.
outside, White. And again for three. He has been all
Let me think of some other people with prime time people who just came off the bench who really understood the role. I feel like Chauncey Billups was okay. He was more a defensive player. He was never. He was an okay player. He was like a 15-point a game type of. I don't see how that was a foul though. He was a solid player.
They just pretty much blew them right out.
Peja Stohovich. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He was pretty good.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it'll go down as their 48th win.
I think another player who was halfway, I wouldn't say halfway decent, but he just got old.
The season series.
The one player that really stands
Vlade Divac, he was pretty good.
It was a dazzling game for Junior.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks.
Let's see another person.
Pocket 6, and it's Goodwin in the corner.
Steve Francis was pretty good too. Steve Francis.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in.
Like, I know sports, like I grew up watching like basketball, but like
There's the three.
stuff like that.
3 points on the board and the
But I feel like a lot of players and stuff like that, their skill set or whatever, or them just going to different places, it never really worked out.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court.
I don't see how I missed that one, but okay.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And then Detlef Shrimp, he was like German. He was pretty good. He played for like Seattle.
Both good from the line that time.
And then Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace was halfway decent.
The fourth quarter of this one. Here's White.
And the reason why I'm saying that, Gerald Wallace, I mean, he was okay. He was a small forward, when he went to the Bobcats, now the Hornets, but back then they were called the Bobcats. They were, I would say they were halfway. He made a difference, but they still suck. And the one player that I think had a good season for real, but it never produced anything, Devin Harris. You can search up Devin Harris with the New Jersey Nets. They were actually doing something. But I think in his best season, he got like his first season he got, or like I think his first or second, he had maybe between, I would say, a spread of like 15 to like 18 points a game. He was pretty decent, but that never really materialized into anything. But yeah. Oh my God. I gotta remember what you call it. I got like a different setup for my console and stuff like that, and or whatever.
Skyline of Orlando, seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight.
Or whatever, whatnot.
Thanks, David. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the
Like, let me think about something too.
These two teams can do it.
Like, a lot of people ask me what are my thoughts on the bubble. The bubble right now, and the way certain stuff, people talking about Paul George, playoff P. Paul George and stuff like that, I don't know. I think Paul George is okay. I don't think he's really the necessarily, I feel like he don't have the same type of energy and the same type of role where he's at. The Clippers, they're pretty, I would say they're decent. They got a whole lot of people. Their backcourt is doo-doo. No doubt about it. Their backcourt is doo-doo. Patrick Beverly, he's a role player. You know, he plays mind games with players and stuff on the court. It's like he has like a mental toughness and stuff like that when you're out there on the court. But yeah, he said something that was stupid the other day talking about to that lady that he pays her salary. I mean, that's disrespectful. That's violating. OD violating. Ridiculous. But I think that bubble, honestly, there's not really been any game that I've really watched. I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, the Pacers are my team because I like the Pacers. The Pacers, I mean, they're like a 5th seed. They're consistently good, but they just don't have the star power as other teams do. They're a small market team. The one team that I honestly say they kind of turned it around, but then again, I don't really know. In a sense, the Nuggets, they actually did pretty good. They eliminated Utah Jazz 4-3. Went all the way to Game 7. Like for me, I really don't watch the sports aspect of it, like the actual game. I don't have that much time to watch the game, but I watch the highlights. I keep up with the stat line too, so I feel like sports and stuff like that here recently. We talking about NFL football coming back on. Football I could kind of care less about, relatively speaking.
He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not a leap tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
White. Shooting foul.
I got a star by my name. I just saw it.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good.
But I just don't see it.
And both free throws good for White.
But his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go to the post.
And the pass to Kennard.
I'm still thinking about people talking about cuffing season. To me, that's just raps.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the ball.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Here's White.
Man, I should have dunked that.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's Bone. Vucevic defending. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. And White.
That like I did a Jordan dunk right there. Hold on. Let me find out. Oh yeah. Well, not exactly. Good
stuff.
So fast going through this team. Folks, high activity. That's what enables him to come away with steals.
Singletary. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 6.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Outside, White. Fultz the pass to White. Passes it to Gordon.
Man, I got Diamond Hall of Fame, bro.
Pass to Bone. To the inside. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's White.
Bro.
It's stolen by Fultz.
I got Unpluckable Hall of Fame. You know what?
From deep three-point range.
Get punished. Like, yo, that was just, I didn't even do anything. Unpluckable Hall of Fame, just reaching. Come on, man.
Gets it to go on the assist from Fultz. And it's 13 points for Junior. Pistons trail by 9. first timeout call here for Detroit. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with
Like, I know, like, in a sense, like, I don't know, people talking about cuffing season, or they want a girl to, like, steal hoodie season or something like that. Bro, I'm still thinking about it. We got a pandemic going on. People, you know, people gonna do what they want to do. I'm not saying anything bad or nothing like that, but yeah. It's like stuff, in a sense, I don't know.
Singletary gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's smart basketball. Lakers showing nice awareness there and spotting the open man.
Yo, man, you violated, man.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got
Evan Fournier should be like a 79. He's not a bad player, but nobody talks about Evan Fournier.
so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The one build I think is, I don't know if it's good or not, but this year I was watching someone's channel last night. They had a mid-range playmaker. It was 6'6", it could speed boost.
Baker with the double team.
I gotta check something out. Someone told me I could have made a what was it? Someone told me I could have made the same exact build. I could have got 80 ball control or something like that, or 81. I'm not sure if I reduce the wingspan. I could make the same exact build and could possibly be able to speed boost off rip. I'm gonna see about that. But it may just depend. It just may just depend. I'm not grinding another build per se. If I make another build, it's gonna have to be a center or a 6'10" player. A 6'10" player that's just a slasher or something that can shoot. I'm gonna pull in your face, nigga.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Kennard. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
Or, bro, I'm still thinking about, like, the game in a sense. 2K21. The aspect about me that I like about it is that, what you call it, I really didn't care for the cutscenes. I'll be honest about that. That's just my honest opinion.
No good from the wing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe
This team is doo-doo.
release a little bit.
Hot booty butt cheeks. He was actually good. Langston Galloway, he was actually good when he was on New York. But yeah, things changed. But you know, one thing I really don't understand too, for life of me, there would be people who are cold and stuff like that for a while. Like, and they just were, I feel like in a sense, they just phased out. In a sense, like, I can name a few players who were good and stuff in high school, but nothing really came from that. The one person who came to mind is a kill card. A kill card, you got that man's hoop mixtape, bro. That was way back in the day, like 2012, bro. I used to be watching those. A kill card was nice, but I don't even know what he's even doing now. Last time I checked, a kill card got like arrested for punching his baby mama or something like that. Don't put your hands on a woman. That's just what you call it, terrible.
Singletary. Here's Griffin, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now, the aggression that Griffin plays with, I mean, that's what sets him apart, whether he's attacking the basket or getting after it on the offensive glass like he does right here.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And White with the stop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that
McKay Luke.
Strong move to the pin, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the ladies.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They are coming. Here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him.
Or like another thing I'm still thinking about is what you call it. Man, that's a foul. They know it's a foul.
So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Thonmaker.
You know, another thing I'm not really understanding too is restaurants and stuff like that. They're being open to full capacity. Like I'm not sitting down in no restaurant, bro. The last time I did that was at a fancy restaurant for my birthday, but they had stuff spaced out in there, and yeah, they had all the type of protocols. So what they was doing was good. You know, another thing too, you got to be careful about too is just going to restaurants, just completely going inside there and eating. But yeah, there's certain stuff that I think is just foul in a sense. Like to me, I know this sounds weird, like honestly speaking. But yeah, I don't want to be sitting in a restaurant and stuff like that, you know, people not wearing their masks and stuff like that. I know you, like, you know, wear your mask and stuff when, you know, you about to sit down and get something to drink or, you know, you about to eat your food. But some people, they're just walking around, lounging in there with no mask. Like, no, sir.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter.
And then, like, you know, one thing about that, too, is if I'm going to sit down in a restaurant or something like that now, I would never do that. I just get my stuff to go. But like, yeah, I don't want to be near any like major exit where other people are entering, in a sense, or they have to walk past me to get. I'd rather be like in a remote place or a remote spot where there's no bathroom, there's no type of thing. It's just the server and like me like are the only people that come down this particular like. I don't know. And the place is kind of narrow. That's kind of what I'm hitting at. The place is kind of narrow. And it's kind of remote in a sense. But you still get the same service. It's not, yeah, there's nowhere near an exit or something like that.
From deep. And that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Passes the ball.
But yeah, I like the stuff spaced out.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Now, here's Kennard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Singletary. Oh, good on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
White dishes to Gordon. That one goes.
Let's go.
Gordon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can see what I'm doing. Like my strategy here is just what you call pass the ball. It's just pass the ball.
Last game, a loss to Charlotte. Pass to Kennard. Here's Wood, defended by Gordon.
I'm about to go outside. Hopefully, I'm about to play this for a little bit for a while. But
Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside White, a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You guys, you just can't afford
the one
from the foul line.
particular matchup that I don't like playing, they've been difficult every time, is the Milwaukee Bucks. They're facing Giannis, and because I'm a small forward, Chris Middleton, bro, you have to really know how to play the game and then move off ball and stuff like that to get open, because they just try to deny me the ball every time. The defense on this is kind of OP, relatively speaking. The difference between 2K20 and 2K21 is the defense and how they adjust to it. Like, you see how I'm kind of moving out, maneuvering the people or getting open for a shot. You got to really know the game of basketball, the cuts and then the jukes and then the fakes. I wish they had some type of different type of thing, like move Like, you kind of see how I'm doing right there. And then I can just pull. They need to have a different, like a fake. I think they do have it, but it's like a badge. It help you with that. But at the same time, I think it's like slippery off ball or something like that. Like, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. 110% sure, but yeah, I feel like that's a waste of a badge because it should be a mechanic. But mid other stuff, that should have blocked.
It's a plus 5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
I know how to get my check. But I be playing the game, like I don't even get my endorsement check. So if I have like 20,000 VC, I have 20,000 VC. But you know another thing that I'm going to touch on real quick is like with the whole cutscenes and stuff like that for your agent, like going in physically inside the space. Now you don't even have that. They took that away. I don't know what that was about. Air Force Ones. I'm still thinking about Air Force Ones. I had Air Force Ones, like I used to always like getting the white Air Force Ones. I mean, I have like a decent, I would say I had a decent shoe collection. But if I really want some shoes, I have a Shoe Connect in Florida, but like yeah. Even if it's like the guy, he don't really charge me any money for like the shoes, like it'll be the same price. So for a lease for like 200 or something like that, I'll get it for 200. Even if it's like a couple months old and it could go for a resale value, I can still probably get it for 200 more than likely. And I'll throw in like $50 extra or something like that. But yeah. Man said I'm gonna shoot over those. Never heard no Tyler Singletary. I don't even think he's real. I don't even think he's real. Yeah, I know he's not real. Tyler Singletary. Yeah, he's not real. He is not real.
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed.
Or it's just like,
that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas.
Singletary.
So it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly.
They got me moving slow.
Sweet little Porter. He's got 23.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such decisions.
White. Inside. Gordon finds White.
Bro.
Doubled by Henson. There's the pass to Fultz. With his first shot attempt. Here's Vucevic. Lost contact on the shot and out.
Bailout is good. Like I'm saying, the defensive sets that the CPU throws on you, they try to smother you. And the smarter thing for them to do, honestly, it would be try to deny you the ball. That's what happens to me on with the going against the Bucks. That's my most difficult matchup because someone said, why do I play for the Magic? The Magic don't have a small forward like that. I would say they're a bad team. They're a bad team.
Magic leading by 21. But play
The last time that the Magic were realistically good, it was like when they had Dwight Howard, and that was like almost 10 years ago. But I feel like Dwight Howard, that's when his career and stuff started to go down after he left Orlando. The people loved him. You know, I do have like a family member who worked like in Orlando. He actually works. He has one of them jobs, like I think something like that. I ain't seen him in a while though. But yeah, he does have a job. Thinking about it in Orlando, working at the. I think he was working at the old arena and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what he's done because that's been over like I would say 30. Yeah, I would say right around At that time, it's been 13 years since I've seen him. I ain't been to Orlando since. I've been to Florida. Probably within the last. I would say the last time I went to Florida was like 2011. By actually going inside and just staying there for a little bit, but like over a spring break or something like that. I like the thing about me. I like for spring break. I'm not gonna go to like places with other people going. Maybe that's a little bit weird. Cause like Florida, I don't think they like that traffic or the group of people that come and stuff like that. That actual residents don't like that. Cause there could be fights, you know, all sorts of stuff going on. But like if I want to go to some place, I'm gonna go to some place nice, someplace secluded and stuff like that. None of the bull going on.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Cause he would be trying to turn up, or what you call it, Miami. You know, go to King of Diamonds, all these different places. Like, you know, the crazy thing about that too is that, you know, I had a group project before too. And during the week I had this person in my thing. This person was all the way in Vegas. This person went all the way to Vegas. They did not do anything, but they was there for the project. They did not do it. I did it. That's, you know, that's the messed up stuff. That is the messed up stuff.
6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Here's Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Isaac with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Augustine passes to White. On deep.
I know I was gonna miss that one just because.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bro, that was a steal.
Kevin, thank you. Now we have seen continued growth with the NBA.
Alright, we back. Got charged on my controller. I didn't even realize that.
Popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the jump by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Bamba with the block. Here's White. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I don't know, bro, but there's a lot of stuff too, like, I don't know. I never become too complacent and stuff, like, I'm not saying, like, I don't really believe the hype in a lot of stuff. Like, I like stuff that's, like, underground and stuff like that, like, I like stuff that's the best kept secret, and the best kept secret for a reason, like, a nondescript place, a nondescript location, just get a lot of love and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I like, I'm into.
That's 62 points. 62.
I do like some mainstream stuff, but like I like stuff that's the best kept secret, that type of stuff like that.
25 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, White. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Galloway. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points.
What is Langston Galloway's rating? 76. A season. What is points per game? Yeah, New York, he was good. Langston Galloway was actually good in New York.
It's a game.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. White goes in.
This quarterback's spending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
To the middle. Here's Bezetnik.
I'm gonna just call a timeout. I want to get subbed out, actually.
I mean, you know he can score, but it's crucial he improves his passing.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
I know people talking about what are my thoughts on what is it? Oh yeah, about soccer too. My whole thing with the whole soccer component too is that I keep up with soccer a little bit. PSG, it's like people talking about PSG. PSG is I would say they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're in League One. They're France's top club, but at the same time they're newcomers because like they were founded or they were a new team like in the 70s. They got Neymar, Thiago Silva. He just transferred. Yeah.
In terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how to players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific.
You know, one thing that I thought too about like football in a sense, or like FIFA. I did not like FIFA that much. Last time I played FIFA, I was in another country.
You know, at the center and the swing position, those guys
at my
are very reliable.
My sister's ex-boyfriend's place.
When it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power pitch.
But FIFA was so bad. It was laughably bad to play that because the characters and the movement, the player models will look fine, but the movement and stuff is so stiff with them players. It's like, how am I even playing the game? And the people look like stick figures. They really do.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Magic of shots, 10 of 11 at the line. Nice look so far for them. And that one falls for White. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bonda.
But I'm not even sure if like FIFA even has like the national teams of countries, like the real popular ones. I know they do have like Liverpool, FC, all the other teams.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Blake Griffin, the combination, the power and agility. That guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of, particularly here at home.
Let me go to the neighborhood and just see how stuff is.
Perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you.
But I'm still thinking about it, bro. There's a whole lot of stuff too. In a way. Like this game, my thoughts on it really have not changed that much. But this neighborhood, it's better. I might have to go to the what you call it thing and get the cash. I'll play the 3-point contest or whatever, but yeah, this junk, bro. Like school, I on is just like I got like 4 classes, one day. Tuesdays and Thursdays is online. I don't have to leave my house. My professor got exposed to COVID, someone with COVID outside of school, and I had to find that out through somebody who's like over the department. And what you call it? Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that.
For the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA to battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for 2.
Yo.
We got Brandon Clark. He's out.
Oh, that's right. I gotta charge up this controller, but I know my professor and stuff has like another group project that he want to give us. The crazy thing is, like, yeah, he gave me a group project. I had an 8-page paper. Like I set this a couple screens ago. Like he gave me an 8-page paper on macroeconomics about interest rate. He just chose a topic for us. He just gave, we were just going to focus. He had different stuff, like he wanted us to a group that focused on fiscal policy. He wanted us to focus on interest rate, what the Fed is doing. And yeah, man, my people did not even show up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great.
Come on, man.
To show off some of the
Taking a piss, bro.
they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now here's White. Who's back up? Back to Williamson.
This man need to get off me, bro.
White against Hetchimer. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special. And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here's White to the paint. Peyton, and that one is hammered home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good on the triple. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Right, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mulder. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you
Bro.
feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swaps. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Clark has got the ball here for teamwork. 9-point game.
Yeah, you know he fouled me.
On the shot, it sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
USA shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Okay, well, let's check.
Bro, yo.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He said, now this event...
You know what I'm still thinking about too? It's like on 2K13 when they did the dumb thing where like you had to pay money. It was like a pre-order bonus. The junk, the All-Star.
Here's Mulder.
It was most definitely the All-Star thing. It was like you had to pay $5 for it. They put a a price tag on content that should be free to come along with the game.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points.
That was dumb.
Just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
I'm just trying to complete this bar so I can be a 93.
I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Clark after the made shot from White. Clark with it. Out defended by Williamson. No good from Clark. USA leading by 13. Outside White.
Or, what's something I was thinking about? Someone talking about coming out the gate or something like that. Or talking about building with a female, all this stuff like that. I feel like that's good. That's good, but I feel like a lot of stuff is easier said than done. And in a sense, too, to me, in order for something to work, in a sense, both people have to be able to have effective communication and stuff like that. Some like I said, there could be just simple stuff that could make people it just be a deal breaker. It can just be off what someone considers to be like, okay, normally something small, like if it's a continuation, it could just be over. And another thing too, that in a way, it don't make any sense. Now, I don't like when people do that. It's when they bring up people's ex or something like that. It's nothing even bad, but talking about, well, like they always ask, what happened between you and such and such. I mean, stuff didn't work out. In a way, if some people come back together or something like that, that's good. That's good, but both people have to want that. Both people have to want that. And and sometimes it don't even have to be any bad blood or anything like that. It don't. But yeah.
Pass to Dort. Here's Fernando. Pass to Dort. Not enough on that one as it misses. USA leading by 16. Here's White. Another 3 for USA.
Bro.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Dort. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good ball movement here by Team World. shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by USA. Right looking around.
Can a dude get a green?
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Guys are looking for a
Hopefully after this I get a playmaking and a
Offensively, for sure.
I get a playmaking and the attribute thing upgrade.
On the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically.
That's his fault.
Precious jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And for Team World, we've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Brandon.
I got 2 pairs of sneakers and stuff like that, pretty decent. Like I got some 5s and some 11s. I got the closing ceremony 11s. I got the Lady 5s. I just don't wear them. Like, I've worn my Lady 5s maybe once, and my closing ceremony is only once. I didn't wear them for like, I had them for like what, 4 years at this point. I have not worn them except maybe once, and that was like maybe 2019. I only wore them one time.
Up top. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. White, good. White's got 24 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I know people talking about dating their relationships in college and stuff like that. To be honest, that stuff is okay, I think, but at the same time, you know, in a sense, I don't be basing stuff off of stuff that I see, in a sense. Or certain stuff like that. Like, to me, I don't really care about being popular or stuff like that, or in a sense of known for any reason. Like I don't try hard and stuff like that for people to like me or try to buy people or stuff like that, or just, that's just not me. That's just not me.
How important that concept is.
And Morant's got the ball here for USA.
Come on, man. Fuck, man.
Williamson outside.
Give the ball. Dude. Nigga, man.
Here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved.
Who is 15? I never seen. Yeah. He's not real. A power forward getting 22 points a game.
Good look.
I know I'm supposed to be getting a haircut soon, so I also forgot about that. I'm supposed to get a haircut. I got a what you call an edge up, not too long here. Probably like a week and a half ago. Yeah, I need to get a haircut now. I'll probably get like an eighth of my haircut, but haircuts, in my opinion, they're like what you call important. Having a what you call a fresh hairline. And you know, my sister and me was talking the other day about something. Why do men go so hard about the hairline?
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And then our natural hairline, we're not embracing our natural hairline, or something like that. Or two, you know, barbers and stuff push people's hairline back. My hairline hasn't been pushed back. My hairline is pretty good. I'm glad I don't have a widow's peak or nothing like that.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat
close this gap.
But I realized something too, like when people are bald and stuff like that. I hate when people are bald and they have hair on the side, like old man hairstyle. Like please just cut it off, bro. Please just cut it off.
36 points for Junior. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Fires the three. Another three for USA.
12 straight points.
Like, yeah, that don't make any sense. But you know, one thing too, I feel like sometimes people just embrace baldness. Like I know some bald people. You know, there's always something about that stands out about bald people. Like either they have a real clean, like shaved bald head, like with a razor, or their hair is shiny or something like that. Like you can see that they put oils and stuff on their like the head and stuff like that. Or we'll think of one. Or they have a nice and well-maintained beard too. That's one thing. Another thing, or a distinct beard.
And you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Clark. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clark's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Bro, I didn't even.
And take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
6 seconds separating the
My junk glitching.
Here's Hachimura. And Barrett now top of the key.
There goes the crunch back.
White against Clark.
Please get this guy off him, bro.
White, and he's got 41. Carries it from 3-point range. White's got
Green.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And if you would...
I didn't get some assists.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action for Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
I think LeBron should be like I would say a 95. A 94 wouldn't be a bad rating for LeBron, but LeBron, he's good, but his production and stuff is going down a lot. I still think LeBron is good. Like LeBron's probably the most versatile players in the game. But who does he have out there? Like legitimately playing with him that's halfway decent. And when I mean halfway decent, all these different people, just because you make a few dunks, you know, you make a few shots here, you know, the Carusos, you know, you got the Jared Dudleys, you got the Danny Greens, you know, you got those type people. The only person I think is halfway decent out there, they serve a legitimate role, is Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook is pretty decent. Quinn Cook is pretty decent. But that's the only person I can name off the top of my head. I hope Quinn Cook still plays, so I'm not even sure. J.R. Smith, no. J.R. Smith is, he's not bad in a sense. It just depends on how you look at him. He's really a glorified role player. His best years and stuff are behind him. That's a fact. His best years and stuff are behind him. I'm gonna just film this one because I don't really feel like playing it all the way.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all of these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anderson, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
93 like Jordan. Where my phone at, bro? I just had that junk. Bro, I replaced my phone. Okay. I see why I moved to that.
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is alongside Pringle, and here we go, Junior. So 5 racks, 2 deep zones, 27 balls, 70 seconds. There are 9 money balls in total, each worth 2 points, along with the 2 deep zone balls, each worth 3. The last ball on each rack is a money ball, and also an entire rack of money balls, which comes last.
And that's why you can't waste any time. It's critical to get to that last rack with enough time to get them all off.
No good with his 4th in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together.
Pretty good start.
Now 9 points. He's got 10. Money ball, no good. 11 points. He's got 12. Now he gets the money rack. No good with his 4th in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. 14 points is his total as the round comes to a close. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it'll be Trey Young here.
I don't like how unresponsive this thing is.
You know, the importance of he's got 12 points to show for his efforts there.
Okay, I'm still in it.
Showing, I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, and you know, in this kind of format, guys, the slow starts can be almost insurmountable.
So it'll be Devin Booker here. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
Remember, he has to be.
He racks up 20 points in the round. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, sluggish start there, but when things kicked into gear, he got hot in a big hurt.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. Young's got to be the popular pick in the finals after showing in the qualifying round. Performances. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him. He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
So it'll be Trey Young here. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what, and he runs it up to 29 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Well, you'd have to put this performance right there along.
I'm gonna shoot around in my court, and then I'm gonna like do the dunk contest. But please tell me that I got a star by my name. Please. Please tell me that I got a star by my name.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with...
I still don't even have a star by my
And
name, bro.
And it's LeBron James.
It's crazy.
And Embiid in at the 5 spot.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not
Or,
only
oh
to watch the
yeah,
best
yeah.
players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in the...
I didn't even, bro. They should not have done that.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
I'm supposed to get my hair cut. Like, hopefully within the next.
Just over a minute played here in the first. They get it again. Outside for Curry. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got a second bucket tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And Dave, what do you have to say?
Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David. West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. 7-point differential. Pass to Embiid. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game. Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Irving passes to Embiid. Over White. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Irving.
This is probably my last game that I'm gonna stream. I'm probably gonna get off.
Literally has been wide open.
A little bit bored here. But yeah.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Snatched up. And to Tacoma.
Or something too. Like, I'm still thinking about something like in a sense, or people talking about playing games or something like that, or especially in a relationship and dating, or I feel like certain stuff. Nah, I'm not one of them type of people. I don't be playing games or nothing like that, or I'm not one of them people.
He's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
White. Good.
And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here's Leonard. Back to LeBron. It's stolen by Curry. Junior fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And White kicks to Young. Curry, wide open. Action coming off the assist from Young.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the three.
Well, I think they're getting caught in
Or
that
something like,
zone. No man
I don't even know, bro.
Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
It's like sometimes you just gotta be chilling. Like, I just be chilling.
Scoreless so far in this one. the basket.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you say that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively,
And another thing too, I'll be thinking about something too, or I feel like this. I don't even understand why people be going on like Facebook or other stuff talking. Like people be just be talking like mad, like crazy stuff on Facebook, bro. Like cut the crap, or like you know or just categorizing or projecting stuff off on people. I'm not one of those people who's projecting stuff. Like I'm just not. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Like for instance, like people talking about girls talking about guys and stuff like that. Only want them for one reason. I said that's crazy.
So the concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you
But I don't. I'm not like that. You know, I'm really not. But
one hand flush.
The pass to Leonard. Over Giannis. And good. Got the final bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got his.
I feel like a lot of people should just cut the crap sometimes, bro.
Such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Brings it from beyond the arc. 27 points for Junior.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Junior really making a difference here.
Since they're doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And you know,
Or someone. I'll put it this way.
what determines the starters in the
Or
All-Star
something
game.
like let me see.
But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches,
Like I feel like at a certain point I just be chilling, bro. I think I'm just gonna continue to keep doing that. And the thing is, I wouldn't even be like I don't have the time to be playing games. Like I really don't.
All-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Lillard. Westbrook passes to Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see...
Anybody knows who know I'm a pretty solid person, just in general.
We've always talked about is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
and you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here,
Who is this on me?
deserves a chance, if you will, to
Jay Tatum.
spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star.
Okay, so it's okay for him to make it, but not me. Oh,
Doing a
okay.
nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Here's White. It's good from long range. White's got 33.
Out of their last
I just want to send him out this crap, bro. Honestly, I might play a blacktop game. That's about it.
Any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Lillard. Passes it to Westbrook. Back to Tatum.
Oh, but I had to check something out real quick
Just 5 to
in
shoot.
terms of the players.
Lillard from outside, and he's good on the three-ball. Lillard's got 6.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 36 points for Junior.
That's
Like,
a dozen straight points coming.
I don't know, bro.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just
Like last time, I recently like
earned those free
shooted my shot and like I didn't like miss in a sense, but what you call it, it's whatever, bro.
shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Like I'm not a jerk or nothing like that.
Good read
Not
from
like
Tatum
that,
time.
but-
Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
White, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, he's playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And it's White missing. Here's Tatum. Knocks down the sprint back J.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
What was it saying? How did I get my badges so fast? Sean,
Here's White.
what does that look like? Gunning. That's how I get my badges. I just be shooting. I just be shooting, Sean. I just be shooting. You just saw what I just did. Shooting. Shooting.
Now here's Westbrook.
Shooting.
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the score.
You know what overall I am, Sean? Hopefully you're still in here. 93.
Tatum kicks to Davis. Again, the West All-Star.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
That bucket in no time at all. 46 points for Junior.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The shot from 20 feet away. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
I do take a shower, bro. I had class today. I had class today. I always take a shower. Like, I'm not 100%. I went out and got food. I'm about to go outside and play basketball. I don't play 2K all the time. But I know it seemed like that. I'm bored. Wish I had other better stuff to do, but then again,
With a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now for the East.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
or, you know, I've been, I feel like, messed up for like the last 3 weeks, honestly.
Since the officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Embiid. That's LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Or like, I don't even know. I don't want to even talk about it, bro.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
White, good.
Now it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's beating up anybody.
I was at your church last night. You stupid, Sean. You stupid.
Irving passes to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Bro. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off. I have to get off after this, bro.
Shards doing all he can to bring him back.
It's boring.
Finds White. Hangs on the trifecta. White's got 58.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Irving's shot is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Here's the 3. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from White.
I'm not missing, Sean. I'm not missing. Like that. He can dunk and do all that, but he's still gonna get on.
Getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's all-star week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Simply one of the best shooting performances.
Same. I've had like a rough 3 weeks, man. I'm not gonna even lie. So this will give me something to do. I'm gonna go back outside, work out. I might do that now.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here he's at from three-point range.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance to mark the line.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They lost some of that physical. Here.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Zinkis, he's checked in for Embiid, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Doncic. Outside, White shoots the 3.
That's the only time I miss right there, really.
Kumbo lays it up and in. 7 points in the game.
I should have just shot it off rip, but I got 67 points on LeBron. Ain't no way I can ask out and sing.
Irving misses.
All right.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it's Drummond missing. Well, they're really making a point of
imagine how much a scrub nugget you got to be to do some shit on the AC like that.
One player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move.
Man, give me the ball, Nick. Man, come on, bro.
First half, at least so far, increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Connects from three-point range. 70 points for Junior.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Plenty of daylight on action.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
They get it back into the Kumbo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 9 points in the quarter. Giannis has gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. White against James. It's to Porzingis. Here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Irving. Plenty of space. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
White dishes to Giannis. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as it makes it look.
How many degrees is outside? I gotta shoot ball, bro. In real life, I gotta clear my head, bro.
Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shot.
I'll go out there at 5, hopefully.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Oh, bro.
First half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Steph Curry's out there with Young. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's White. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Star.
Tell you what, guys, That's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic.
I was gonna have to keep gunning, bro.
Effortless.
First trip to the free throw line.
I gotta just keep gunning, keep gunning, keep gunning.
And
Bro, give me the ball.
Starts now. They led by as many as 18 points. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Just catch and shoot.
Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Should have been a steal.
Doncic outside. Got it on the wing. From past the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Embiid follows James. And here's Irving. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Greg, compared to times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more... And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Bro.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the...
This game has to be either really stupid or they're just trying to cheat and even out, or it's just point shaving, bro. Like, the spread of this game, the game should not even be this close. Every time that they seem to do that, I realize the point, you can have a huge lead, and all of a sudden, bro, the score, oh my God.
Here's White. Trying to break loose. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Young.
I'm about to get off this game after this, bro.
This is getting ridiculous.
White against James. Tipped away. And Blues been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
White, good.
See, if I'm shooting too well, the bar and stuff is not even going up. It's already like I got sharp takeover. They need to fix that.
Irving double team. Embiid wide open. Off the mark there with the
Everything I done shot is pretty much going in.
7-second difference. Shot game clock. White. It's good from long range.
Yeah, the stuff ain't going in. It's just not going up. Look how, like, I'm just shooting too well.
He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Irving against Young. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This throw has been dead on from the outside.
Or, bro, I don't know. I do not know for life of me.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the...
Can I set, like, no, I can't. Honestly, I might put this junk back on 8-minute quarters, because This, like, bro, no. I just can't with this game right now.
Here's White.
Not in front of me. That's green.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached.
Give me that.
Yeah, especially with the score.
Come on.
I mean, you got to
Yeah.
change it up on defense.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes.
Come on, LeBron.
James. And he finishes
You shouldn't have been able to do that.
James has got 26 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Leonard, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Outside, White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No misses for him yet.
By the time of what you call it, this whole thing is said and done, bro. I'm probably have like 150 something points or more.
Irving with it. Puts it up from 15. And it's Leonard missing. And here's the East. They're on a 17-6 run. Curry gets the bucket.
That man just did what you call it, Ray Lewis on him. That slide, I think so.
I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. It's White on the wing. And a little help that time, but it drops.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
James, that's a two-pointer. And some very quick points for him on that possession. James has got 30.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And it's
Yo, I shouldn't have missed that one.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Off the left rim and out. And there's the ball on Kyrie Irving. That's his first.
What happened? Low key.
Foul. The East making a switch. Russell's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Zinkis, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Chris Middleton comes in for James. And Levine checked in for Kyrie.
Hold on.
They hardly need
G.
anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided
Low
all
key. Hold on. Hold on, low key. Let me see real quick. I didn't even get an email or nothing like that telling my stream is live. I know I'm live, but
all of their offense.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And that comes off.
Yo.
Russell Westbrook.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Young passes to White. Back to Young. And Gobert kicks to White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like he'll be still. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin.